I met Tom at 8 o'clock in the morning. We worked for 16 hours in a row. And on the way out the door, Tom looked at me and says, "I like the way you work." And I looked at him and I said, "I like the way you work too." So make the best of this test and don't ask why. One day I said to Tom, "I'd like to start our own company. Would you like to go work with me?" And it took him about this long. Yes. And we got some very fortunate breaks at the start of the business, one of which was Subchapter S corporations had just come into being. And we were probably the first corporation in Michigan to be organized that way. And people at an accounting firm said that they would do that for $250. It's like a tenth of the cost back then, or maybe even a 20th of what it should have cost us. But we were sitting in front of this guy who had just retired as an IRS agent, was going to work in public accounting. And Tom and Al and I were having a rather vigorous discussion about some things that the guy had asked us about. And after about 10 or 15 minutes, he interrupted us and he said, "Do you guys really think you should go into business?" And we all looked at him and said, "Of course we do. Why would you ask us that kind of question?" It's because you're all just shouting at each other. So we really weren't just shouting at each other, we're communicating. I remember those times. It was very interesting. I had some very novel ideas. Tom had novel ideas about how to make business successful, and we would negotiate them vigorously. But the nice thing was that we never left a room without reaching resolution, both on the solution and amongst ourselves. Being the kind of computer nerds that we are, we would play, we would get involved in games and we'd just beat them to death. Backgammon. We would have 2 or 3 hour sessions at backgammon where it consisted of trying to win every cent the other guy had, plus insulting him at the same time. And we both got really good at doing stuff like that, whether it was card games or backgammon or golf. We could spend hours competing against each other and just having a blast doing it. Well, Tom was like the older brother that I never had. He was a tremendous mentor, and he could give you confidence to do things you thought you could never do. At the same time, I always knew that no matter where I was or what was going on, Tom was always watching my back. And when you're trying to build a company and you have all the kind of politics that rise up anytime you have more than one person involved, it was very, very comforting. He was absolutely the very finest kind of person I could have been in business with.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.